What is up, Retromaniacs? My name is Mike, his name is Joe, his name is EP, and we're here to talk about cards. Well, this week, we're going to do something a little bit different. You know, we're always such positive people here. We always like to bring the bright side of every situation in the hobby. But this week, we're going to talk a little bit about what pisses us off. Actually, we're going to grade how much things piss us off. I'm going to go over, I have a list of 10 scenarios here, and each of the three of us are going to give an answer, scale 1 to 10. We're going to do, guys, 1 to 10. And say 10 being pisses you off the most, 1, really not. And we're going to give that number. We're going to add everything up at the end and see who gets the maddest about the hobby. You know, feel free to play along because I would love to know what a lot of our viewers, what your numbers are going to be, because I think you guys are going to be 10s on everything. Not us. We see the bright side and everything. And I have my little rageometer here. And, you know, I'm going to take these little clips here and I'm going to connect them to each of you guys. I can tell you where I'm going to connect you, but yeah. So sorry about that. They're a little cold, all joking aside, though, let's get into it here. Number 1, people who intentionally make things difficult so they can complain about it on social media. Now, let me just give you a little example. Let's say, I don't know, you're somebody who got a cheap card in the mail. Let's say that somebody took the card, put it in a soft sleeve, and with painter's tape, put a piece of painter's tape over it to hold it to a piece of cardboard and send it to you like that. Instead of just taking a box cutter and cutting the tape, you have to go about like trying to peel the tape off of the cardboard, talking about how awful it is, how terrible, how it damaged the soft sleeve. Yeah, that kind of person. Just, you know, in general, you know, no specific situation made me come up with this. How mad do those people make you? Scale 1 to 10, Joe.
Well, I'm so worried because as you described how great we are and we see the bright side.
We are.
You were describing EP. I hate everyone and everything, so I'm fearful that I'm just going to come out and say 10 for everything because
you're allowed. That is totally allowed.
I get this one. I see these types of scenarios and it just makes me hate people and their stupidity and their need to be on social media. I'm going to, though, give this one an 8.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, I like to read these to get angry because I love to learn about the human condition and how so many people are so stupid on social media. So I'm lowering it to an 8 because it gives me some joy to see the stupidity in action.
Okay, fair. EP.
I get zero joy from this. I was concerned about this topic because I tend to try to especially on this hobby, I try to look at the bright side of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But faux outrage on Twitter is a thing. There's a reason why I'm not on Twitter as much as a lot of other people. And my immediate thought was 10, 100% 10. I'm going to say 9, which gives me a little bit of room for something that might outrage me a little bit more. But I'm going 9 because these people, why? What are you trying to accomplish?
Attention.
Seriously, stop.
You get
attention.
How
tough? How easy is your life when this is what sends you to social media? Now I'm getting angrier talking about it. Move on, Mike, because it's going to be a 9 here if we keep just sitting here stewing on
I'm
this.
going to give it a 9 as well because it's ridiculous. I may have seen a post in particular that may or may not have been similar to the example I gave you, but my initial reaction was, just cut it with a pair of scissors or a box cutter, dude. This is not hard. So yeah. I'll give that a 9 as well. Number 2, eBay sellers that are selling boxes of cards. I'm going to use 2000, for example, Tom Brady's rookie year. Let's say 2000 Topps Chrome. eBay sellers that will put Tom Brady rookie in their listing for a product that did not have the rookie card of that player in it. I see that quite a bit on eBay with, Series 2, they'll list something when the rookie's in Series 1, but they'll say, oh, Peyton Manning rookie. No, he's in Series 1. That's why it sells for like twice the price Series 2. But scale of 1 to 10, Joe, does this make you mad?
Just because of the example you gave, I'm going to go 9.
Ooh, okay.
This one gets me madder, and it's even more insidious, Mike. They put Tom Brady rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not lying. It's his rookie year. But I've seen people actually buy cards. Now, is there a separate one for the people that dumbly buy these cards and then rush to social media to complain that they got duped? Because that would be a
falls
10.
into the first category.
Okay. But yeah, for me, I'm going 9 on this one. This annoys me even more because you're trying to scam people, and that bothers me quite a bit.
EP.
Yeah, you haven't revealed all the questions to us, so I'm not sure if there are any other similar ones.
You don't know any of these, yeah.
But people who purposefully mislead people in their eBay listings, specifically in the title, is something that I saved the 10 for, so I'm going 10.
All right.
That makes me
more
mad than anything. Why are you deceiving people? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your life?
I'll tell you why. Where's my wallet at?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you why, EP.
And yet, I do
Those are pieces
believe
of crap.
you had something similar as one of your top 5 hobby pet peeves in the videos you did that. So I'm going to agree with you guys here. This is bad because it's intentional and you're trying to deceive people. So I'm going to go with a 10 because that pisses me off. All right. Number 3, you open a box of cards, right? You get a good hit, only to notice that either it has a bent corner or a pretty big scratch on the front or it's way off center. How mad are you that you get a good hit out of a box, but you look at it and then you see that it's damaged? This may or may not have anything to do with the box I opened, and I got the card number to 5 that had a messed up corner. I don't know. But Joe, does that make you mad or are you happy about that?
I'm not happy about it. Let's put that out there. I'm not happy about it. But I will say, since this doesn't affect me anywhere near as much as it affects you guys, because you guys actually open cards that have value, like I guess if I put myself in when I was opening up boxes of now I'm getting mad about it.
Yeah.
1990.
Yeah.
Marvel
You're actually
Universe.
opening it. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
But I'm thinking, like, what do I open that this would really affect me? Because I opened junk wax sets to put together in my binders. But when I was opening up 1990 Marvel Universe to try and get PSA 10s to then sell, and every one of the Spider-Man, there's 3 in that set. And I got like 6 of each one, and each and every one of them were off-centered, and I was getting madder and madder and madder as it happened. So it's still not at the pinnacle. It's still not at the peak for me because, again, that's been a while since I've opened those. I'm going to say, for me, it's an 8.
Okay. EP.
I've rarely opened anything like super duper expensive. I've probably opened a couple boxes that were like $500 or whatever, back in the day, but it feels like it's been a while.
What day, EP?
Back in 2012, probably.
I needed a drink. Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, like, I feel like, oh man, I don't give grades of 7 because I don't believe in it. It's got to be an 8 or a 6. 8 says, oh, it's pretty good or bad in this case, and 6 is like whatever in this case. I think we're gonna give it a 6. I've opened enough cards in my life that I know that not every card is going to be perfect. Sometimes the imperfect card is the card that you really, really want. So I'm not that terribly upset. Obviously, I would rather if it was good, but I'm not going to be like slam my fist on the table or anything like that. So I feel like a 6 is probably pretty good for me.
Okay. I'm going to give it an 8 just because it makes me mad, but I think it's happened enough to us that we don't expect that the card companies are going to actually put out good product. So I'll take a little bit of my anger away because it's like, well, yeah, of course I pull this card and it has a bent corner. That's just how they do it. So,
yeah.
All right. Next one. people who are selling cards, they have a card that you're interested in buying. You really want to get it. I will only accept PayPal friends and family. Sellers that only accept friends and family payments. Joe, does that make you mad?
Yeah, because it goes back to the mislabeling things on eBay sales. Why are you trying to scam me, bro? Like, I know you're trying to scam me in some way, shape, or form. I just saw, did I share this thread with you? I saw a guy who was like trying to pay goods and services and even offered to pay the fee. And the guy was
I
like,
saw
nope,
that.
only accept friends and family. And I'm like, and everyone was yelling at the guy who was willing to pay the fee, being like, he's a good dude, man. I don't give a shit if he's a good dude. A
Yeah.
good dude can steal my money. It just,
Mhm.
again, as I talk about him, I get angrier about it. I was
love
at
it.
like a 7 and now I'm at a 9. So I'm going to say a 9 because of that thread.
Nice.
That thread really like juiced me up.
EP.
If you're trying to game the system, you're not a good dude. No matter how many people vouch for you, if you're trying to game the system, you're not a good dude. So it doesn't make me angry though, like angry type. So I guess an 8 because they are still scamming. They are still like trying to get one over on somebody somewhere. So 8.
I'm actually going to go 7 on this one. I think it's dumb. I've been in business my whole life. Like there's a cost of doing business, but like a lot of people don't do business the right way. But for some reason, I don't know if it's just because of the proliferation of it that has become so common that I'm like, not a big deal. Or there are people out there that I trust that I do send it to, which, I did send a payment that way once, somebody I trusted, and I got screwed on it. So now that I'm thinking about it,
it's an 8. 7?
Now it's
okay,
an 8.
there you go.
So yeah, now that I just remember I did get screwed from somebody I trusted, it's an 8. So yeah, don't be an idiot. Don't make people pay that way. That's just stupid. Just stupid.
Especially when they offer to pay the difference, which is again another
right.
thing.
That's ridiculous, right?
That could be number 11 on this list. Hey, what about people that make you pay their fees? Like that could be a whole other thing.
All right, next one. We have okay. I know our answers on this one. People who say, "Hey, I'm interested in those cards. Could you get me some pics of them?" And you go to the work, you take the pics of them, and then you never hear from them again. They ghosted you. Is there anybody who this isn't a 10 for?
This is a BGS Black Label pristine 10. What's the highest 10 I can give? This is, don't waste my time. I'm not a goddamn museum. I'm just so frustrated with that. It's like people think I'm just here to do for them. At least give me the common courtesy of lying and saying, oh man, I have all those already. Sorry. I'm fine with the lie. Don't ghost me. Don't just ask for something like that and then ghost me. Pisses me off. 10. BGS Black Label.
This has never happened to me personally, but I've heard this horror stories, and what that guy said. Just what that guy said is the answer. 10. Yep.
Yeah. You wrapped it up. I mean, yeah, it's a 10. There is no other answer that would be rightfully acceptable than 10. Because I think out of everything that I've done in selling, that is the thing that makes me the most mad. Waste my time. Like Joe said, lie to me, make something up. Just don't ghost me about it. Like my time that I put into doing this for you should be appreciated. It means something. Don't ghost somebody. Like,
at the least say thank you. Thank you for taking the photos. At the least, right? I mean, say something, but don't just completely ignore it, right?
No, make up an excuse. Don't say thanks because then
no,
it's like,
that's even worse.
Yeah, that's
okay,
not good either. Yeah. Okay, here we go. You got a card that you liked, right? PC card. We all get them. We like them. We take pictures of them. We post them to like social media and like, hey, I got this for my collection. And then you get this random person.
I know exactly where this is.
You don't follow them. They don't follow you. But they're making some kind of dickish comment about the card that you're happy to have. Joe.
10. This is a 10 for me too, because this shit happens. if someone does it to me, they can kiss my ass, whatever. I'll block them. I don't need you in my life. But I see people do this all the time, and they're like genuinely excited about a card. And I'll use my boy Kenny Pickett for an example. I know a couple of other Pickett collectors on Twitter, and someone will post a really cool Pickett card, and someone will come along and be like, hey, he's going to lose his job to Mason Rudolph or something like that. It's like, dude, I don't give a shit. If it was me posting that card, I would say, yeah, I love him from going to Pitt, asshole. Kiss my ass. So so it's just so frustrating to me when
That a
people
t-shirt.
feel they can't just just scroll by. How tough is it to just scroll by?
Very tough for some people.
No one needs to hear every thought in your head at all times, especially when someone is trying to have a good day with something they love to do, and you just have to come and crap on it. It's just, keep it inside, people.
EP.
10.
I got
12.
your 10.
12.
We can't do 12, but I can mark you
Can I-
down for 10 if you'd like.
Can you mark? They make my other ones like a grade lower. And make those a 10? Like of all the people, I am genuinely so happy for people that enjoy collecting cards and they enjoy having a good card. Like these kind of people are the worst kind of people in this hobby. I don't understand why you would even it doesn't.
What's your
compute for
catchphrase,
me.
EP?
Don't be a jerk. What was it? I
Don't
know.
yuck. Don't yuck on
Oh,
people's
don't
jobs.
yeah. I mean, why? I mean, you're just doing that just to be a jerk to that person. Like, why? Like, what are you gaining?
I don't know, but this is definitely a 10 for me. Like, I hate it. I see it all the time. It doesn't even have to be posting a pic of a card. Like, sometimes you could just randomly say something like nothing controversial, and somebody just has to come in and like argue with you about it. And they're almost always people you don't even know who they are. It's like, how did you find my tweet and why are you arguing with me about it?
Right.
Oh, okay. This one is near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I said the other category was what made me the maddest. I'm not sure. Lowball eBay offers.
Right.
Can I start? I'm going to start on this one. It's a 10 for me. It's a 10 for me.
Yeah, we know. It's well documented. I did actually enjoy when we were talking about this in another video. Dan the Card Man actually jumped in and was like, I don't mind lowball offers.
I do.
I'm actually surprised it's a 10 for you, and I'll tell you why. Because you love to you like the hate, you like to build the anger up. So in a weird way, it's like you kind of like lowball offers, so it doesn't piss you off, or you would set what's it called, EP? Or you would set a minimum offer.
Yeah.
Right.
You're misconstruing the situation. I'm not saying that they don't make me mad. I want to see how dumb people are, and I want to be mad by it because I want to know. Like, I don't want eBay to just automatically, like, they shield these people from me. That idiot sent a lowball offer on my card, and if I set the automatic decline, I'm not going to know it. And yeah, I know you can go in and look at. No, I'm not going to do that. I want to know. And I don't want eBay to hide these people from me.
I'm probably a 7 because I've actually made deals after people have sent me lowball offers. I've talked about this in the past before as well. So yeah, this one doesn't piss me off. And I actually kind of find it humorous when you post $1,000 card, and someone comes at me with like a $200 offer. I kind of laugh, and then I send them a counter offer of 900, whatever the least eBay will let me send them as a counter offer. I don't know. Doesn't bother me.
EP makes you mad, right?
I mean, no, because I
don't see them.
I filter these people out. Like this is not a problem for me.
You're letting eBay shield you from people that should piss you off.
I don't want to be pissed off. That's the whole point of the minimum offer. Because why that doesn't improve my time in the hobby. That said, I did have that one dude couple weeks ago where he tried to make an offer on a Sharif Abdul Rahim card that I listed for $150.
Yeah, you were pretty mad about that.
I wasn't mad. He offered $1. $1, and I said, I think that was for $199. He offered $1. I said, how about $150? He said $1.10. So I just unlisted it. Like I don't need to deal with this person. So that's what I did.
Who
But it
was the
didn't make me
player?
like super angry. I would say Sharif Abdur Rahim, NBA player.
The only card I've ever sold of him was a $50 card. So
Oh, really? Oh, all right.
So EP,
Congrats.
give me your number.
It's a 6. I guess 6.
6. Ugh.
it was a That's Jam card EP that I randomly had. Remember that?
Oh, nice.
Okay. Next one. YouTube content creators with big time attitudes. Joe.
10.
I knew this would be right up your alley.
I mean, can I make any more jokes about people living in Southwest Idaho or wherever there is a certain content creator that did the whole, I could have said to this person, don't you know who I am? And it turned me off to him completely. Ones that walk around card shows like they're, filming a Spielberg movie. Like it just, you're buying and selling sports cards, dude. You're not that important. You're really not. You walk out in the middle of the street, no one knows who the hell you are, but you act like you are the most important thing that anyone should ever talk about. It's a 10 for me. I hope if we have, 1,000 subscribers now, if we have 50,000 subscribers in a year, I hope that I don't think any of us would act like that. And EP obviously, but
yeah, clearly,
I have no time in my life for people like that. I unsubscribe to them.
EP.
I guess I'm happy that I work as much as I do because I don't like when somebody like this comes onto my YouTube, like I do, I just stop watching their video and just don't ever watch any of their videos ever again. So like I don't get outraged by I feel like people who are above, like people who are like that really would agitate me, but I don't see it on YouTube. So I'm not going to say like a 1 or anything, but I think that person would upset me enough to make it a 6, I guess, like if I had to deal with it. But I mean, I don't want to, like, I'm not like every day watching YouTube saying, oh, I don't like this person. Like that's not me.
We might have people watching us and feel like that.
Thank you for watching. If you're
Thank
watching,
you for watching.
I'm gonna go 8 because it does annoy me, but like I don't get quite as mad as some people do over here. And
I'm fine with it.
Hey Joe, I'm not judging. I clearly get mad at a lot of stuff myself. So yeah, I'm gonna go 8 on that. So where are we at here? We are on number 9. Oh boy. This has happened to all of us. The eBay seller that you bought something from that prints the label right away, but then they wait like days, maybe even up to a week before they actually ship what you bought from them. Joe.
I can't give everything a 10. Because I don't sit there and like there are specific situations where I'll look at that and I'll be like, dude, come on, what are you doing? So it's probably an 8 for me because I look at myself and I'm like, if someone buys something, I reach out to them right away and say, are you interested in any other items? If they don't respond or do respond that they're not, I literally box it up and ship it the next day, at most 2 days later. So I don't expect to hold everyone to my standard because I don't sell anywhere near as much as you guys do, for example. But like, come on, you're not ComC. Like, let's, why is this taken? Yeah, but yeah, I'm probably an 8. It gets me annoyed, but not angry.
EP.
I do next day shipping for next business day shipping for all my stuff, and so I take great pride in making sure that stuff gets out the door. Like if somebody orders it, they want it. Like I'm make my customers happy, even though it's a $1.50 card. Like I'm going to totally do that. And while it annoys me that there are people out there who will print a label and then ship it the following, like 2 Mondays from now, like that is extremely annoying. And it seems lazy to me, but also you don't know what the circumstances are with that sort of stuff. So I'm still going to give it an 8. Like I still want to give it an 8 because again, if you're going to be in the business part of this hobby and you're going to be in the economy, like be a good seller.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say this. As I've gotten older, I've mellowed quite a bit. We all clearly have seen that. So I'm going to go with an 8 on this. I'm not always in a hurry to get my item. I'd like to have it, but really at the end of the day, long as it gets here a reasonable amount of time, I don't get too worried about it. So, because I'm mellow, I'm pretty much
Yeah, that's the
no.
one word I would use.
chill dude.
Are you okay,
yeah.
Mike? Is that are you?
No, I'm
Are
fine.
you having a stroke?
right now?
What's happening?
Yeah.
Never know.
Well, real quick to that point, Mike, where we'll get it when we get it, as long as it gets there safe and everything. That's why I'm one of the few people I think in the world who don't have a problem with the eBay authentication program.
There you go.
It's
Oh,
like
I think it's
I
great.
can wait
Yeah.
another week to make sure my card that I just spent over X amount of dollars makes it here okay and is real. So yeah, I've mellowed a little bit on that too. But yeah, Mellow and Mike.
Yeah.
Mellow Mike. Yeah.
Mellow Mike. All right. Question 10. You have an item, you need to get it shipped out, right? Let's say not like just a regular card. Maybe you have a box of cards or something. You just can't find the right box to ship it in. You looked everywhere. You have like 20 boxes, but none of them are the right size. Like the box you're trying to ship's a little too long. How mad does that make you, Joe?
10.
I kind of figured.
Jesus.
I pride myself on my packaging and shipping, and nothing bothers me more in that process than like the box is just a little too small, because like I don't want it like perfect. I want it a little bit bigger so that like if like someone sits something on top of it, like whatever is in there doesn't get smushed kind of thing. So I'm like really, really cognizant of that. And man, oh man, does it frustrate me. And then I think to myself, am I going to have to get like a priority mailbox, and it's going to be an arm and a leg and flat rate and all this stuff. And like, that's one of the few times I said I like to get stuff out like the next day. If that's my situation, I will go to work and I will be looking in our recycling dumpsters looking for boxes that I think might work. Hand to God, I will send an APB out to all of my friends. I will take at least a picture of it. An APB out to all of my friends, being like, did you get any Amazon packages this weekend? Bring the empty boxes to work. I need something that is exactly this size. And I have a lot of people who do that. They're like, hey, Joe, they're in my car. Go grab them. Hand to God. Yeah, this is big for me.
You don't have to say hand to God. I totally believe that. EP, does it make you mad?
No. Anger and annoyance, 0%. Like, I mean, probably a 1, I guess, for this one. I don't, there's no, like, I'm just going to, I'll find a box that works, even if it's too big, and just use the filling stuff, like whatever you do. This one doesn't get me at all.
I hate wasting packing peanuts. I hate wasting
it too.
bubble wrap.
I hate it too, but like, it's not something I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not freaking out about it.
I'm going to go with a 9 because I hate, like it gets really frustrating. Like when you have a box and you're like, okay, I got one. And then, oh, it's just like that much too small. And then like, you have to try to dig through. Yeah, no, that annoys me too much.
I used to work at the shop when you used to package boxes up, and then I would walk them to the post office. And I think this annoyed you back then too. So waiting for you to ship stuff. Definitely. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, guys, I have a little surprise. I have one more bonus situation for you.
Oh, no.
Okay?
I love surprises.
How much does this make you mad? People who hit the thumbs down button on our videos instantly after I share the video link on Twitter.
Negative 1,000,000. I love it. Keep watching, brother. Any interaction is amazing.
It's a 0 from all of us.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. 0 from me too. Yep. Thank you for watching.
Love it.
Tell all your friends to do the same.
Yep.
It really upsets us. Tell them
that.
Yeah. We really, really dislike that we get the engagement, and engagement is engagement. Thank you. You're consistent, and you're there every time. Yes. Engagement. All right. Time for the totals. In third place, the least mad. Go figure. EP.
The one that he had.
The one that he
had.
I did have a 1.
You did have a 1.
In second place, Joe Day with an 89.
Jesus Christ.
And first, I don't know how this happened. I have mellowed so much in my old age that this number, I must have added something up wrong, but I'm 90. So Apparently, I get the most pissed off at stuff in that.
But it's a nuanced pissed off though.
It's
right?
a nuanced anger.
Very nuanced.
Very
yes.
nuanced.
But please tell us what's your number, because I bet some of you out there are at 100, right?
Oh, I bet.
Be
someone's
honest.
Gotta be.
Be honest with us. I want to know what your number is. So, other than that, that was fun.
That was
Who doesn't
fun.
like being pissed off? We all like it. Deep
Angry.
down inside, we do. That's why Twitter is such a popular place.
Yeah, it
But
is.
anyway, that was fun, guys. I will see you next week. Take care, guys.
Yes.